right, guys, welcome back. So here's what's going on. We're still in a halt with MDLG. Well, not us personally. We were luckily able to avoid it this time. I have been stuck in two ferocious halts this year, at least one offering and one halt similar to MDLY. Sorry about that. So I want to be focusing on this ticker. I want to be talking about another ticker that's actually very, very similar to it that happened a few weeks ago, and just overall the day trading today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. And let's see if I can click the right button here. Yeah, okay, everything looks good. So LIZI was one of the lead gappers we were trading today. I actually didn't really like LIZI, and it ended up being one of my most profitable tickers today, which is a little bit weird. But mostly because I gave back some profits on MDLY. That was our second big winner. CHS was a swing trade we closed out, and then PSHG was another lead gapper that I really did not like. Where to start? Let's actually just start with MDLY. Let's just get right into the nitty-gritty stuff here. And actually, to go to that, we'll talk about some things I want to share, guys, on the channel in a second. But first, I actually need to zoom in here so you guys can see what's going on. So MDLY, Medley Management Inc. It's a financial asset management company in USA. They were gapping up 180% pre-market roughly, and then they hit around at I think 300%, a little over 300% at the open. 20 million market cap. Remember that's important for later. 6 million float, nice in that spikeability range. Remember, we're always looking for tickers under 10 million ideally. Under 50 million float is okay as well, but under 10 million is really when you get that spikeability. And then obviously between $2 and $7 and a few other things. So they sell MCC, Senior Loan Strategy JV portfolio to a fund managed by Global Capital LLC. Now, this is important because Global Capital, or actually, wait, that's not what I want to say. This is important because if you go here to the charts of MDLY, you can actually see here that the proceeds were for 41 million. Sorry if that was a little confusing. Again, it's late in the day. It's been a long day for me. The proceeds of this portfolio is 41 million. And for a company that is a $21 million ticker or $20 million market cap, this is a big deal. So you can actually see here that they went up from 20 million to now 76 million. I think it's a little bit overextended here, and I think they also think that it's probably overextended here, and that is why there was a halt here. This ticker was straight up halted at the open, and I was actually just about to buy a dip here in this area, and then especially because I thought it was a circuit breaker halt, but then we looked and we saw on the New York Stock Exchange that this is not a circuit breaker halt. It's actually a news pending halt, and you can also see here on TD Ameritrade that it's news pending. Circuit breaker halts are okay. That means, if there's more volatility over 10% in the last 5 minutes, there's a halt, and, lets traders kind of get their bearings again. And sometimes I like buying, dips into those, but it's not my favorite pattern, but sometimes I do it. MDLY was a little bit weird though, because it was kind of selling off slowly, relatively slowly. I mean, 7% is kind of fast, but for small caps, it's nothing. But then it kind of started moving back up, and I was like, okay, it's not going to get halted. And then it got halted, and I was like, this is really weird. What's going on here? And then it came out that there was news pending. So, big red flag there. Pre-market, this thing was ripping on up here. I actually kind of liked it. I was kind of busy uploading a video today that I think you guys would enjoy pre-market. The fluffy profits here, like Mr. Siegel, Swing Trading for Dummies. It's the September 2020 day in swing trading recap video. Definitely go check it out. It's when I was in Portugal, and some good lessons there. Anyway, I was busy with this video, so I didn't get any of this kind of pre-market trading in. But when I saw MDLY kind of turning around here, I knew it was a catalyst. I knew it was one of the lead gappers in the day. I was, buying these pullbacks. I even bought a breakout here when we were going back above the 90 EMA. I bought this quick pullback. I bought this one, although we kind of got skunked on this one. I could have, wrapped up 4 or 5% here. I actually ended up taking a loss on this one because it kept on selling off. I just felt like at one point around 9 o'clock during the live stream, you guys will probably remember this, I was like, I'm not a big fan of MDLY anymore. I feel like it's a little bit overextended. I think it needs to pull back a little bit. I was kind of expecting to go up around 200%, and now we're over 300%. And then boom, we had that fake move to the upside right here. and then we just had a pretty strong sell-off here, and then we got that halted news pending. So maybe there's going to be some sort of sketchy catalyst coming out, like there's an offering or whatnot. One thing I do want to point out here is that we've seen this before in September 19th with BDR. Let's actually go back to this one. So look at MDLY just falling off a cliff here. Now it's BDR is going to load, and you can see BDR had a huge run up here, and then they ended up falling off a cliff here same day. Big red failed spike to the upside. You always want to look in the past. If a stock's a former runner, how does it hold its highs? Is it a good former runner? Does it hold its highs, or does it have these kind of failed spikes to the upside? Stocks typically have muscle memory because traders all look at the past and they kind of use that to figure out how do they want to trade it in the future. And that's why sometimes you'll see a stock perform very similar, because people are expecting it to perform similarly, and then it's like really just a self-fulfilling prophecy at that point. Anyway, if we go here back to BDR and then we go to the 5 minute and then we kind of scroll back a little bit here. This is actually a ticker we traded, but I talk about missing the upside on this one. This is a very similar kind of situation. BDR though had its big run at the market open. That's usually what we're waiting for. I didn't end up trading any of this. I just had a hard time getting on board with this ticker. It runs up 158%, and then you can see here roughly around 9:55 it gets halted on the way down, and then it opens up here at 1:45 p.m. That's a huge difference right there. And if you scroll back, now this was on the 8/19. Oh, so I said September 19, but it was actually the 8th of 8/19. Sorry about that. So yeah, this ticker got halted, news pending, right? And then it came out. The news was basically the company had no idea what was going on. That was pretty much the catalyst. No? Sorry about that. I have to remove that light because it just gets too bright for me. Anyway, the catalyst, this is so funny. The catalyst literally was the company had no idea why the stock was going up. They were basically probably asked to comment on what was going on, and then they said, we don't really know. There's no material developments after share almost triples. So yeah, some cost reduction activities maybe. Yeah, so kind of the company says it doesn't know the reason for the increase. I mean, that's crazy, right? So these traders are just all jumping over each other to get entry on here. That's what happens sometimes with the breakout trading. And this thing had a huge vicious bounce here. This is like an 80% bounce, but crazy. Just ran up for no reason. That's like kind of the best case scenario almost. I mean, there could have been good news pending, right? That kind of validated it. So that actually would have been the best case. But for MDLY, I'm a little bit nervous with this one that maybe the company's going to take advantage of this high stock price. Maybe it's just going to be, they're also going to say, we don't know why the stock is up. Maybe there's going to be a valid reason why the stock is up. But at the same time, I'd be really nervous that the company might do some sort of offering and try to take advantage of these higher stock prices. That would be my biggest fear if I was in this hold. Yeah, especially because the company was roughly at 28 cents. Maybe they do need an offering. They might need to raise some capital, and then they might not. They might just want to do a reverse split to get the stock price back above $1. So for the New York Stock Exchange requirement. So I don't know. I'm a little bit bearish here on MDLY. I have no idea what's going to happen. Those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Definitely drop what you guys are thinking. Are you long MDLY? Did you guys get stuck in this nasty halt? It's just not a fun place to be, guys. Yeah, it's happened to me before. It's going to happen to everyone if you're a small cap day trader. It's one of those things. That's why you always want to manage your position size. And the easiest way to manage your risk is by managing your position size. Pre-market, I always use extra small position sizes. And then I try to, as I build up a cushion, I get a little bit more aggressive. But you want to really avoid these things. And that's another reason I don't trade typically after 10:30, because one, I'm tired, and two, things like this happen more often after 10:30. It was very rare that it happens right here at the open. So this is crazy. LIZI, we could talk about this one very briefly here. LIZI. Communications, Chinese communication, internet content, information company, 70% gapping pre-market, 105 million market cap, 22 million float. among the first to be selected into government-backed pilot program to bolster local online audio-visual industry. It's a little bit hard for me to always kind of decipher the Chinese catalyst and just the Chinese tickers. And what I did kind of decipher on this ticker is there was a lot of selling going on with this one. I always felt it in the order book. You could just feel it. It would try to break higher and it just gets squished every time. There was one aggressive breakout move here that I actually ended up trading. I bought the breakout here. And I bought this pullback. That was kind of what the biggest money maker here. I actually ended up buying this move as well, but you could see there were so many sellers that I should have been in the green here. This should have been one of my better trades, 5% move, but I actually ended up taking a loss on this one because it was so sketchy. It was like breaking to the upside and constantly getting whacked back down. So it's just not a fun one to trade. I ended up trading this one 2 more times into the open. We had a nice break higher here. I bought the pullback and sold into the rip back to the upside. And then similar situation here. Again, I didn't really trust this one. I thought it was going to get, what I was hoping for was a bigger pullback, like a quick move, and then a continuation back up, and then a halt, right? That's what I was hoping for, a halt to the upside. It was just so weak and sketchy, and I just didn't trust this one, so I was out of it. CHS was a ticker we closed out today, swing trade. This was actually a great swing trade. We're up around like 400 bucks on this one. The gotta wait here for a second. These 20 bucks is just the profit from today. This was a larger swing trade and we just closed it out. We bought here on the dip and then we sold at 118 in the morning when it was starting to run to the upside here. Obviously, we left some profit on the table, but this move was so quick, I think I would have missed it. So we bought here on the pullback. You guys saw the whole recap video on CHS or the initial video on CHS. Yeah, this was a 30% move. So really, really kind of predictable. Just like EV. Oh my God, I just forgot the ticker and light. No. Oh man, I literally just forgot the ticker. Oh, well, not too important. Actually, we could just, you know what? We could just, sometimes after a long day of trading, I just start forgetting some of the most obvious tickers. It's kind of exhausting. Let's see here, CHS, where's this ticker hiding? So yeah, we had this video, CHS Express. Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, talk about a brain fart. So Express, very, very similar move here. We had big support and I bought on the, you can see I bought initially here and sold here on the resistance. I bought here again on support and sold near where I thought was gonna be resistance, but we actually ended up breaking higher. Both of these I would probably consider buying back. Just like KCAC, that's another swing trade that we recently closed out of that I would like to buy back. But unfortunately, this kind of just has a little bit more momentum that I was expecting into it. And then the last kind of ticker, PSHG, just really quickly here. Just want to squeeze them all in. Oh, why did I open that? Yeah, okay. PSHG, this was actually one of the lead gappers today at first, but then I kind of removed it a little bit. They had a catalyst here. Mango Shipping showed 46.7% ownership. I was like, okay. I mean, we've seen some rippers in the past with catalysts like that. I don't know if I was on board with this one. 60% gapping pre-market, 30 million market cap, 21 million float, Greece shipping company. I don't know. Also in the past, this thing doesn't really, hold its highs very well. I just wasn't super stoked about this. And it was under $1. I'm usually not trading stocks under $1. I actually ended up doing one tiny little move here. I didn't get my full position size, and then I was like, I'm just going to close this one out. I could have probably just waited and averaged down here and, got a full size and then maybe sold on this. This is a 16% move. So this one had opportunity. I felt like I was going to distract myself with PSHG. PSHG when something like MDLY, a really hot ticker, was moving pre-market. So that's why I was like, MDLY, I'm going to be focused on this one. And that, pre-market was where all the activity was. So yeah, we'll see what happens from here, guys. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy the content, guys. We're going to be coming out with a bit more pre-market, focused on a little bit swing trading and some bigger tickers. I think that's going to be good fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to learn more about day trading and swing trading. Oh yeah, one more announcement here. Let me actually just remove these two tickers. In the community, guys, if you are not aware, this Friday, we're going to be doing an OktoberFest themed trading. Friday, October 16th, right? Our trading day, usual live stream, 9:15 to 11 a.m. So basically at 10:30, we're all in pros together, have a beer, talk about swing trades. And also, if you have any sort of OktoberFest trading outfit, don't forget to post your picture of your favorite OktoberFest outfit. The winner is going to get a free Trade Journal sweater, the same sweater that I'm wearing in this picture, not the one I'm wearing, but a new one, obviously. But it's going to be this sweater in any size and any color you guys want based on what's available on the store. So if you guys are curious where the store is, that is just, actually, can you see it up here? Maybe it's in the footer. Once you log in, there's a link to the store, but basically it's just /store. And then you guys can see the sweater and all the different goodies that are there. Also, if you guys are totally new here, you want to learn more about trading, or if you're on the stream, I get this question all the time. How do I learn more about like gappers and what your trading strategy is? There's a whole foundation video series here. It's on Skillshare. You can get access there for, I guess, 2 weeks or maybe 2 months. I'm not totally sure, for free. Check out our sponsors, guys, if you're looking for a web-based broker, and if you're looking for a savings account. I just discovered Yoda. Absolutely cool stuff there. Join the community, guys. Facebook group, Discord group. Again, here's it. Here it is. Trade Journal store apparel and some more courses there. Let's actually see here, store. Let's click on this, and just to show you guys what this sweater is. So guys, remember, if you win, we will come out with the winner. Oh yeah, by the way, I completely forgot this. You have to post your outfit with the hashtag #TradeOktoberFest on Instagram, I guess, or Twitter as well, if you guys want to do that. I'll check both. And then my girlfriend and I will pick the winner, and in the recap video on Friday, we will announce the winner. So you know what? I should probably go ahead and update that so I don't forget. Yeah, and if you just scroll down here, go to the second page, and then I think it's this one. Load. Just a lot of loading going on here. Here we go. I'll just say the winner will be announced in the recap video in Friday. Recap video. Put 2 exclamation marks to show you guys how serious it is. There we go. Post safe. All right, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. You could pick the colors here, large, maroon, whatever color. I like the maroon the most, and we got, you know, a bunch of sizes here. All right, guys, that's everything for this video. Don't forget to drop a like if you enjoyed the content. If you're totally new, definitely consider subscribing. I'd love to see you again. Join the community, and guys, let me know what you guys are thinking on MDLY. I would love to hear your thoughts. This is going to be a heck of an open. I'm not sure if I'm going to be watching it, but we will see. All right, guys, till tomorrow. Stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao, guys.